All right, so in honor of football season starting up for a lot of these youngsters, I wanted to share this story with you guys regarding my first week of wearing all pads for football. I was 9 years old, and we started the first 3 days off with just helmets, for Optimus football. And dude, if you don't know this, like, wearing a helmet gives you such a bad headache for the first couple of days because you're just not used to having pressure on your head while you're running around for 2 hours. So that in and of itself was super hard. But then the fourth day, which was a Thursday, we went all pads. And the first year we just weren't familiar with it. My family and I weren't familiar with how like the different types of pants you can buy and like the variations of things. So we had these pants that were like extremely difficult to get the belt through and the pads through and stuff. So it was just so difficult to get them washed and get them all put together and stuff. And it was hard to tighten them up. And I am super particular about things. Like, if my shoes don't fit the same, I get mad. If I don't double knot my shoes the same way on each shoe, I get mad. Like, I've always been that way. And so very first day we get there and coach wants us to go run down and back like to this thing he called the dinghy. So we went to this dinghy, which felt like a mile away, but it really wasn't. Anyway, while I was running, my pants fell off to my ankles. And that was so embarrassing. Like, I had to pull them up, and I didn't realize like they were going to be, I couldn't tighten them enough, I guess. It was so hard. And so then I get back to go do our warm-ups, and everybody's laughing at me, right? Then I couldn't get my chin strap to feel the right way because I didn't have a padded chin strap until the second year. So I had this like Aaron Rodgers type chin strap going on, and I couldn't get it to tighten the right way. So it was like tighter on this side than it was over here. And I was getting super frustrated with that because it didn't feel right. And then my left knee pad kept sliding over. The way I would run, it would slide over and it wouldn't stay on, like directly on top of my kneecap. And it was making me so mad. So my mind was so preoccupied with all these other things that like I couldn't even actually like play football because I was so mad. And my head was still hurting from the helmet. So I remember being like, this freaking sucks. I've been wanting to play tackle football forever, and this freaking blows. This is like the worst thing ever. Like, all these NFL guys make it look so easy. And I just remember being so distraught that first day because of how bad it was. And it actually sucked for the first week or so until I got acclimated. And then the next year and the years following, I got the right types of pants that were a little bit easier, that were better. I stopped wearing a cup, which I know is like completely contrary to what you should do, but that was also uncomfortable. And like, I got myself to where I could feel comfortable, but man, it was brutal that first day.